My name's Julissa Martinez, and I'm here with
Rita Cook.
And we are...
What do you want to know? What do you want to know, not want to know? Because we actually liked the original name, but our producer wouldn't let us have it.
Yeah, we're looking for a new producer right now, so please send us your resumes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, last time we were talking, Rita and I were talking, and we kind of left off talking about bucket lists.
Yes, and actually, I was going to say, I was about to go to India at the end of the month and actually fulfill a bucket list, but I'm not going to go now.
Oh, no!
But it was riding in the desert on a camel for 4 nights under the full moon in a tent.
Oh,
and that's
that
one
sounds
of the key things.
wonderful.
Yeah, I'm going to do it in the fall now.
In the fall?
Yeah.
Well, you know...
You want to go?
I don't know about all that. Well, I'll tell you what. You help me with one of my bucket lists.
Okay, what's your bucket list?
And then we'll go to your bucket list.
Okay.
So don't laugh. But my bucket list is to learn the steps, the dance steps for Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Oh my gosh.
Da-na-na-na. Yeah, I would love to do that.
How far? That's really cool.
I want to learn to do the whole step. So one of these days, you're going to see Rita and I do the dance steps to Thriller.
You know what? Let's put a deadline on that.
Oh.
Let's put a deadline on that, because then we can actually show everybody as we're doing it, or when we actually get it complete.
Okay.
How many? I think it's going to take me a couple of months to learn how to dance like that.
Exactly.
So let's do that.
We're going to do that. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know when Michael Jackson's birthday is, but we'll find out.
Yeah, okay. Let's have it done by his birthday. Hopefully it's not coming up within the next couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah. And my second bucket list that I have is I'd like to go to the Ronald Reagan Library.
Oh, okay.
That just intrigues me. I don't know why. It just intrigues me. It's something I'd like to do.
I actually have been there because I lived in L.A.
Awesome.
And it is probably one of the best libraries. One of the best presidential libraries, because I've tried to go to all of them. They're very fascinating. Even if you didn't like the president, I still find that the libraries just are really about America. I like that.
And this is why this works, because I love Ronald Reagan.
Yes.
But you know, it takes all kinds of Americans to make this country great. So if you have a bucket list, something that you've got in mind, send us a shout. Let us know what's on your bucket list.
You know what I wanted to say about the Ronald Reagan Library? I learned something about him that I thought was fascinating, because, like, to me, him and the Pope and Gorbachev were the three that really changed the world for us.
Yes,
you know, in our time. And the speechwriter wrote this amazing book that I bought, and I just found, because it could have gone either way. I mean, he could have been the worst president in the world, but my father actually had a picture of him on our TV until my father died, which was way after he was out of office. So I think he was a very interesting
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall.
Yes. Now, that's actually on my bucket list, to meet Gorbachev, and he's still alive, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And I think he lives in San Francisco. For some reason, I think that.
Well, that's something we can do for fun, Rita. We can do that, like the cable car.
We can track him down.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I don't know about India and the camels.
Why
I
not?
like running water.
No, they actually bring you everything. Like it's like a luxury tent in the middle of the desert, and you're on a camel. I mean, it just seems so cool to do something like that. It's been on my bucket list.
All right, you do my bucket list, and then we'll talk about your bucket list.
Okay, so we're going to do that in the fall. So you guys heard it here. She's going with us.
Oh, my God. Okay, sounds like a plan.
So what are some things that were on your bucket list that you've already done?
Oh, I didn't have a bucket list. I raised 3 children.
Well, that was a bucket list.
Yeah, that was a bucket list. I raised 3 children. I mean, I really didn't. I didn't until, I guess I saw that movie. Who were the 2 people on there?
Jack Nicholson and, was it Morgan Freeman?
Yes.
And they did a lot of fun stuff.
So I had never even heard of the term until I saw that movie.
Really?
Yeah, I had never heard of the term. So
when did you see the movie?
Sheesh, I must have seen it about 10 years ago with my husband.
All right.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump from a plane, and that was on my bucket list, and I did that.
You did? Where did you do it at?
Somewhere north of Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really interesting, because right before we were about to jump, there had been a plane that had crashed in Seattle, and it was full of people that were jumping from planes. And I said, why didn't they jump out of the plane if they had parachutes? And everybody was like, no, we don't talk about this when we're about to jump from the plane. I'm like, well, it's a good question, right?
Oh, well, maybe we should bring them on.
So I think if that was a fun thing to do, would you ever do that?
No.
I would put that back on my bucket list, because it was one of the most amazing things I've ever done. It sort of is like you're jumping and you realize that's how life is. You really have no control over life. I mean, when we die, it's not when we want to, it's when God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, when that time comes and you realize
life is a journey.
Yes,
you go through roller coaster rides, you go through deep valleys, you go through hills. Yes, yes, but I don't want to jump through a plane from a plane.
Okay, you can be waiting at the bottom.
I will wait for you at the bottom with my latte or something, but I'm not jumping. No.
I remember when I landed, I was laughing so hard. I was just thinking, it was like you're on this adrenaline rush, and it was just like, this was the most amazing thing because it kind of put everything back in perspective about life and who we are. So
That's
it's cool.
pretty cool.
It was cool.
That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that.
So, all right, come up with one other thing on your bucket list so that people can like follow us.
Oh my goodness! One more thing. I don't. That's the only two that I have. I'll think of one. I don't know. I don't really have another one.
You're a Capricorn, right? So see, this is.
Oh my goodness! Yes, I am a Capricorn.
Very focused on just what's at hand.
That's it. On doable items, I can do those too. Anything else? You know, I just enjoy life and enjoy reading books.
Okay, who's your favorite authors?
Patricia Cornwell.
Okay, all right.
The
body
yes,
farm. Yes, have you been up
the
there?
Kay Scarpetta. No, but you know that's on my bucket list.
Okay, let's go because I've actually.
That
it's
one's
hard
on
to
my
get
bucket
in
list.
though, but
Oh, it
I
is?
think with your
Well, we
contacts.
can do it.
Yeah.
We can do it. I would love to go to the Body Farm.
I think that's amazing. And if you don't know what the Body Farm is, tell everybody what the Body Farm is.
Well, it's where there's different bodies that have been decomposed, and so there's scientists that figure out how they died. So there's different bodies there, and they'll exhume them, I guess, to see whether they died from a knife wound or they died from a gunshot wound or suspicious circumstances. You know, all kinds of circumstances that a body or a life can be taken. It's there, and people study it.
It's great.
You
it's
know,
amazing. It's on the
bugs.
university.
You know, y'all remember Grissom? From CSI, you know, bugs and the larva and how it happens. Those kind of studies are done there.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. It's in Tennessee, if I believe, right? Is it outside of Knoxville or Memphis or I know it's outside of one of the larger cities in Tennessee, but we'll let you guys know that because that is a show.
Oh yeah, that is a show. I'd love to do that.
And I hope you can get us in because I, as a journalist, have never been able to. So you're going to have to.
I'll call
pull
Patricia. We've got places. She's my friend.
Cool.
She's on my Facebook.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we want to hear your bucket list, and what are we going to talk about next week? We're going to have to.
Next week we're going to talk about punctuality and how important it is.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody kept me waiting and owes me a taco for keeping me waiting.
I only waited like 5 minutes, and it's because I moved.
Early is on time, and on time is late.
You know what? I was laughing because I'm like, "Yep, she's gonna bust my chops."
We're going to talk about job skills and how important it is. You know, when you go to a job, you dress well. There's no gum, something like that. We're going to talk about that. Make your life easier.
Well.
No, I know you are. No,
And I'm
just saying.
I'm not chewing gum today.
No, I'm just saying, like with my son, no, you're fabulous. No, you're just fabulous. But I'm just saying, you know, some things, some refresher courses maybe.
Okay, cool. All right. So we've been given the thumbs down, time to go. So Julissa, it's been fun. This is our second show, and we hope you guys like it. I'm Rita Cook.
And I'm Julissa Martinez. See you soon.
What do you want to know?